Well, good morning, my Sagittarians. Welcome to your bonus read. You were my #1 viewed sign this week. I kept getting in my head, are there any SpongeBob watchers? You know, when he had the #1 hat? You are #1. I am #1. You are. You guys are. When did I put that video up? Friday night? #1. No, the Pisces I did Friday night. I think I did you guys on Tuesday. Wow, that sounded really dirty. All right, let's get our mind out of the gutters. This isn't Tarot After Dark. Okay, Sagittarians. Yes, this is your bonus spread. Thank you again for being there. If you haven't yet, feel free to like and subscribe if you're feeling my vibe, you know. It's not like mandatory or anything, but I do appreciate you guys. I really do. I mean, in a huge way. Cut my thumb really bad. So for you OCD people, very sorry, this Band-Aid won't stay. All right. Bonus spread, get ready. This is probably at least a 40-minute spread. These are really designed to feel like a personal story. So if the story resonates, it's going to really resonate. Tarot of the Mystical Moments is the main deck. Tarot of the Mystical Moments. I always get a question, what was that deck again? Tarot of the Mystical Moments. That's the deck. And so that's the main deck. Tarot of the Abyss is the clarifying deck. Okay, this is crazy. I shuffled this so much. Devil reverse and 7 of Pentacles. Did you drop somebody and now they're waiting? Look at that. And 9 of Wands reverse. There you are. You're like, you're not hurting me anymore. No way. Look at that. 9 of Wands. See how cut up she is? And it feels like tally marks. 10 of Cups reverse. 2 of Swords reverse. What is going on? Clarifying deck. We have a 2 of Cups reverse. We have a Page of Pentacles reverse. That always feels like an apology. Kind of like, nope. Not interested. And a 6 of Cups. All right. Let's see what this could be, the story we're going into, Sag, or this could just be a small little thing, confirmation for somebody that you're on the right path. Whatever, you know, and when I see this Devil reverse and the 7 of Pentacles, it almost feels like when people hurt you or do things to you and it makes you think, they make it feel like it's you. And that's what gaslighting is. And there's a lot of emotional manipulation going on. Yeah, it's not you, Sag. It's not you. Okay, let's see. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are Sag, know a Sag, feel like being a Sag. Well, Sagittarians, I am so glad you're here. And the reason I say that is you could be a Sag watching this and it could be your story. You could be a Virgo watching this and it still can be your story if you're dealing with a Sag. That's why it's very hard to cross-watch, because you're coming here to see, hey, is this what's going on in Sag's life? No, it's probably going on in your life with that Sag. So, all right. I see my Band-Aid and I have to use it because I mean, when I say I cut my thumb bad, I cut it bad. That's why I'm late today. It was bleeding for a good 2 hours. Should have brought another one. All right. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is the general energy? What is that general energy for you guys? General energy. General energy. There it is. Ooh, 3 of Wands, Aries energy. Outgrew a particular situation, have we? Look at her. Is she waiting for her ship to come in? Absolutely not. She's holding a ship. She's freed from something, freed from some type of devil, toxic kind of situation. And she's looking out to the future. She's looking towards a sunrise and leaving that sunset in the past. And whatever this situation is, Sag, you can't even go back to it. I feel like judgment cards on this, because see how she can't even go back in those buildings? She's outgrown it. You simply outgrew it. And you're not waiting for a ship to come in. You have your own ship in your hand here. You have the power now. What's influencing this? What's influencing the 3 of Wands? What's influencing the 3 of Wands? What's influencing the 3 of Wands? Yeah, there it is again, the Page of Pentacles reverse. It could be you kept trying to get something to work and they kept putting you on hold and keeping you back. For some of you, this is about your own lives, where you've been waiting for your life to begin, or waiting to move away, or waiting to start that business, and just waiting. Your life is waiting for that perfect moment to do something that hasn't come. And this is you taking control. But that, I mean, definitely that could be going on too. But the 3 of Wands, the Page of Pentacles reverse, is influencing somebody else looking out towards the future here. And what I feel like is you were in something that just never really got off the ground. Okay, what is the reason for the reading? Why are we all here today, kids? What is it? Four Cups. Yeah, this does not look like a card of waiting and waiting for somebody to come around, waiting for something to begin, waiting for them to call. This is a card of apathy, a card of boredom, and also feeling it's a bit of a rejection. You know, it's like a constant little rain cloud going on here. What's in the past? And that's Cancer, Aries, and Page of Pentacles is Earth sign. What's in the past? What's in the past? Oh, I'm sorry, this Band-Aid, guys. This is going to be a problem. And I don't want to have to restart and redo this video. I don't like doing that. Because you guys are meant for these messages. And if I stop it, I have to start all over. What's in the past? Yeah, there. Look at that, the Page of Cups. So it really feels like somebody was all about the niceties. Somebody was all, the Page of Cups is flirtation, making you feel really good, making you feel like something's going to happen, and then it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't, and it keeps you, making you out here, out in the cold in the fort. It's not like out in the cold like a Five of Cups kind of way, but it's this waiting, this card of apathy, this card of even boredom, of waiting for something to begin. Yeah, okay. What's on your mind? But the Page of Cups is sweet talks, flirtation, a bit of leading on if we go from a Page of Cups straight into a Page of Pentacles reverse. What's on your mind, Sag? What's on your mind? It is the Tower, holding on to something you know is not good for you. Or you're bringing in the Tower to knock something down that's not good for you. Because really, I mean, it's the imagery here. So the Tower comes in to take back your power here, and you're letting this go, which this is how I kind of feel if it came out, especially like this. But really, I think you're bringing in this Tower that you've been holding on to. And again, see how she's outgrown this? And if you would stand up, you can't even go back into this foundation because it's really not meant for you. When you probably got connected to this person, even if it was like a week ago or a month ago, I feel like you're a different person. You're in a different place already. Yeah, let's see. What's in the near future? What's in the near future? And that's Scorpio card, by the way. Scorpio, Aries up there. What's in the near future for my Sages? There it is. Nine of Swords. It could be you. It could be the uncomfortableness of letting something go or holding on to something that you know that you really need to let go of. Or this could be somebody else. We shall see as we go around the cards. How do Sagittarius see themselves right now? How do the Sagittarians see themselves right now? How do the Sagittarians see themselves right now? The Emperor. That's why I don't think you're the Nine of Swords. Taking control. Taking control. Getting yourself out of the situation. Saying enough's enough. I'm not waiting for anybody anymore. I'm really not. And I don't care how good your words felt. You judge a person by their actions, not by their words, right? And Page of Pentacles reverse says that they never came around to do anything. Which is why you brought in the Tower. I feel like it's sudden. You pulled yourself out, taking control, going from a Four of Cups to an Emperor just like that. I'm telling you, this Sag has grown a lot in just the little bit of time of when you first met this person. Okay, what's the energy coming in to influence this? What's the energy coming in to influence this? What's the energy coming in to influence this? Look at this. That is the same person. That is that. Usually in tarot, on the line is the same person. We can even say this whole thing is not you, Sag. Even the Three of Wands, they could be waiting for you to come back. You sailed away because you got tired of the bullshit. You got tired of being put out here. You got tired of waiting. I don't blame you. I wouldn't wait for anybody anymore. And you brought in the Tower and you let this fall. And the reason why I love this card is when you blow some shit up, you blow it up where you're not coming back. There is no ability to come back to. And this person's just like, what? I thought we're doing really good. I mean, I just told you to wait for like 7.8 years, Sag. What's your problem? But this has them nervous. This Nine of Swords, has them nervous. That's what that feels like. In death reverse is stuck here. And what I think they're stuck here is because they want to know what you know. That's what I'm feeling. For some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, especially if this person was married or dealing with someone, I think they were wondering what you're going to do next. Okay, what is in your emotions, Sag? What is in Sagittarian's emotions? What is in Sagittarian's emotions? And this is Scorpio. Scorpio and Scorpio, Aries, that's also Aries. We have Cancer, we have Aries. Are you dealing with an Aries? My God. Water signs, the Page of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles reverses the Earth sign. Okay, what is in Sagittarian's emotions? What is in Sagittarian's emotions? Eight of Swords, Gemini energy. Why, Sag? It would be that if you're holding on to something that you know is not good for you. Let's see, what is the outcome here? What is the outcome? What is the outcome? What is the outcome here? The Chariot. I like that. I feel like you're moving. Yeah, that's moving on. You're on your snail, Cancer energy. You're going from a Four of Cups to a Chariot, both Cancerian cards. Pulling yourself up, pulling yourself together. This Eight of Swords honestly might just be sadness, disappointment, anger. It might be a lot of things. It could even be in your emotions, remembering you're holding on to, maybe you're almost mad at yourself for even being in that situation or holding on to something for so long. And you thought you were holding on to maybe a King of Wands or an Emperor, or King of Cups, and what you were holding on to probably was a snake. See the snake? See the Two of Cups? It's reversed. And below that, a Page of Pentacles reverse and a Six of Cups reverse. All right. What is this? Three of Wands and a Page of Pentacles reverse for Sagittarians. What is this page? This Three of Wands and this Page of Pentacles reverse for the Sag. What is this Three of Wands? I'm getting the feeling that some of you are dealing with somebody, and maybe this is one person's story, that was married or connected long term. And there's something, okay, before we go on, there's something with this Page of Cups. Remember in the beginning, I feel like maybe you thought it was all in your head and it was the devil reverse. There is something to that. Whatever was in that like the premeditative, the pre-energy at the bottom of the deck, that is over this. So the devil reverse, and I already forgot what was below it. I already honestly forgot. Usually it goes out of my mind just like that. But I do remember the devil reverse. And maybe you thought this was all in your head. Maybe you thought maybe they really weren't flirting with me. Maybe they just were a friend or they were being nice. I'm telling you, it was not in your head, okay? It was not in your head. And I feel like you kept yourself stagnant to the point where you were missing other opportunities, because the Four of Cups, there's like traditionally like a hand from the clouds are trying to offer a cup, and this person just wants that one elusive cup that they can't have. And you waited there, almost waiting for a destruction to happen that never happened. So you had no choice to such as hard as it is, you took control of this situation as the Emperor to set yourself free from it. And the Eight of Swords it's still in your energy. The Eight of Swords is within you. It's not external anymore. It's about you coming to terms with it. And that might just take some time if this is your story. But you are on your Chariot. You are going forward. You're not going back. And you're slow and steady getting out of that situation. But it's hard. Tarot can make things sound very easy, like, just get on moving. Life's not like that. But it is hard with a lot of emotions. I'm almost feeling Five of Cups here, that you are moving forward because you really saw the potential in this. But they made you see it. That's the thing. Even in this reading, they're kind of hiding behind cards, making it look like you created this situation and you're stuck to the situation, and where are they? No, they created it. So it makes me feel like this is somebody who may not have wanted to technically physically cheat or something, but they kind of they go under the scenes just enough like to walk that line. I don't know. It feels like it's something they know how far they can push it without getting caught. But this, remember, I felt with this Nine of Swords and Death reverse, almost feels like them. Maybe they really don't know what you're going to do as you quickly pull away, because this Tower is fast. It's quick energy coming in. That means quick energy coming out. And with you gone like that, they're probably like, what does Sag know? I thought I covered my tracks. You know, they're worried about they're worried about themselves. What is this 3 of Wands and Page of Pentacles reverse for Sagittarians? 3 of Wands, Page of Pentacles reverse for Sagittarians. And the 4 of Pentacles, but you held on. 4 of Pentacles causing a 4 of Cups, these fours. Holding on to value, what you think is value, is the Ace of Pentacles. But it just never came. It just never came. Capricorn energy. Give me another card there, please. Why the 4 of Pentacles? Why the 4 of Pentacles? Sag, you held on. Wheel of Fortune. Hoping that you two can walk through this door together. But honestly, I feel like that 3 of Wands is you walking through that door alone. And I just feel like there is sadness and disappointment. Why would there not be? When you want something so badly, you want it so badly. Your heart your heart wants what it wants, but it didn't just want it out of nowhere, because somebody back here, whoever this devil reverse energy is, somebody back here put it all into motion. What is the 4 of Cups? Reason for the reading? What is the 4 of Cups? The reason for the reading? Cancerian energy. What is the 4 of Cups? What is this? And the 3 of Swords reverse for setting yourself free. See the bird? But 3 of Swords reverse, trying to heal this. Yeah, this is not easy for a Sag. It could be like right person, wrong time situation, but I wouldn't, that's a stretch. Because if this person was even the right person, they wouldn't let you in this. They wouldn't let you to be in an 8 of Swords. They wouldn't even let you be in the 4 of Cups. If somebody really cared about you, they wouldn't want to see you like this. This is depression almost. This is sadness. This is keeping yourself isolated, keeping yourself from other opportunities, waiting for something that they knew was not going to happen. And even the Emperor, even though this is your energy, but because it's right next to the 4 of Cups, this is somebody who is calling all the shots. This is somebody in control. Maybe they just like keeping people there, as knowing that you're available if they need you, like you're like this pitch hitter or something. What is this Page of Cups in the past? What's the Page of Cups in the past for Sag? It is, 2 Page of Pentacles reversed next to each other on the Page of Cups. And this is what I'm getting to with the, Death card and Ace of Swords. What I'm getting to, I feel like even if you reached out to this person, they blew you off. They ghosted you. That's what I'm getting with that. They were all about the Page of Cups, which is flirty and cute and making you feel like something's going to happen. And this isn't a one-day event, guys. A one-day event doesn't cause this kind of thing. But what I honestly feel is they've kind of felt you wanting to get this into a Page of Pentacles. Maybe you even said it. Maybe you're like, hey, can we meet? Can we do something? And they started pulling themselves back. And it had you holding on to something that was not viable to even grow or live in. Yeah, so in here, we have the Death card and the Ace of Swords, knowing the truth about the snake who I'm telling you, it was a snake. You thought it was true love, but it's a snake. It's a snake. That's just what I'm feeling. Oh, good. The 10 of Swords. I was thinking of this. See, 7 of Swords. See the sneaky bastard we're talking about? You have to go down the deck to find him. Or her. It could be a woman you're dealing with, because they are so good at covering their tracks. 7 of Swords. Look at this. From a distance, so they don't get their hands dirty. They got what they wanted. Maybe you gave them the attention. You made them feel good. They were in a slump. Some of you could have even just slept with this person, and then they keep themselves back so they don't get their hands dirty, right? So here we have, why I love this deck so much is, sorry, let me bend this down here. Why I love this deck so much is they have 2 3 of Swords and 2 10 of Swords, and these are important. I'll tell you why. The Ten of Swords, as painful as it is, you're better off knowing who you're dealing with. See the owl facing him? It's better off to turn on the light and face it head on so you can finally free yourself and move on, right? Painful, but you're getting on that chariot. Three of Swords, same thing. This Three of Swords is piercing the book of knowledge, and see all the letters. He's learning from the situation. But what you know and what you see clearly is who you're dealing with is a snake. If you really see it clearly, and you take the illusion glasses off, you realize that this was never going to be something possible to hang out in. Because one, you wouldn't trust this person. You couldn't trust this person. Because how you get them is how you lose them, most of the time. And so here, Queen of Swords, this is where that Three of Swords comes in, and the Ten of Swords, the growth. And I do feel like there's a Sag that had a huge growth spurt. Is this Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords is you getting that confidence back. Because how they made you feel back here, Sag, this Page of Cups, I bet you 90% was you. If you felt more alive and you felt vibrant and you started looking better and exercising and just taking care of yourself, almost feels like an Empress reverse going on in there. It was you that did it. And maybe you became more flirtatious with them and you became this, what you would think a different person, but it's really who you really are when you're Queen of Swords. Like, we all have who we really are, and we have who we have to show to the world. And some people need a lot of alcohol to have their real person come out. And sometimes new relationships have that person come out. So what people think they miss in another person is really it's kind of like you let yourself be free, and then you think that this person's the only person that can unlock that within you. Oh, absolutely not. Let that person come out within you and let her or him stay out. Queen of Wands. This is a very vivacious, charismatic, attractive energy because they are full of confidence. They take care of themselves. They don't care what people think. They do what they want. They don't talk about what they're going to do. They just get on their chariot and do it. That's why they have followers. They have haters, yes, because there's always going to be those jealous energies. But a Queen of Wands is really who you're becoming from this. You're going from a knight to a queen, all because your Queen of Swords is coming out with this. Where was that Ace of Swords? I buried it. Yeah, you took this Ace of Swords with truth and saying, I am better to know who I was dealing with, rather than trying to ignore the red flags. And so the Death card comes out, more scorpionic energy, and says, you know what? My heart would have died in this situation. So you know what, Sag, you really did dodge a bullet here. Because if you got this person, I think they would have crushed you. They would have slowly bled you to death. So from now on, your Queen of Swords is coming out like your security system. This is you putting up healthy walls. So I really feel like this tower needed to happen to save you from something that could have been your destruction long term, kept you from who you really should have been with. It would have kept you even from being who you need to be. Because I think from this, are you going right into love? I mean, some of you might, but I think this is more about a Sag saying, whatever I found attractive in this person, I want that for myself now. If this was like a boss, if this was somebody who represented money or status, this is what you want for yourself, and you're going after it. You don't need that. You don't need to find someone to complete you, Sag. You have a mother for that who gave birth to you. You need someone to enhance your life. This person would have taken away from your life long term. You would have killed them in their sleep, basically. What's the Tower on your mind? What's the Tower on your mind? What is the Tower on Sag's mind? Yeah, I feel like this is, remember that Devil reverse? I feel like you dodged a bullet. And there it is, Six of Wands. You're letting this go and finding out you are taking center stage. And I really feel like I might be speaking to a Sagittarius. This is the allure of this person. They saw you maybe when nobody else saw you. If you were at work or in life and you're so used to being a wallflower and keeping yourself small and hidden because, well, let's face it, most people keep themselves small because they've had a series of people that made them feel like shit. And they kind of secure and protect themselves by keeping themselves small so nobody notices them. This person noticed you and they liked what they saw. But they're not, if a snake noticed you, a King of Wands or a King of Cups or a King of Swords or even a King of Swords, because let's face it, King of Swords during the day is Mr. Spreadsheets, you know, he's all numbers, he's all business, but you know it's business in the front, party in the back. That is a Mr. Bedsheets at night. So even a King of Swords will notice you, right? So you aren't afraid to be in the limelight. Six of Wands, Leo energy. You are not afraid to take in center stage. You're not going to be ashamed for who you are, and you're not going to apologize for what you do. This is living your life unapologetically from now on. Okay, what is the Nine of Swords in the near future for my Sagittarians? Nine of Swords in the near future, Geminian energy. Oh, we got it. A bit messy, but we got there. Oh, yes, another Queen. Queen of Cups. I like this. And I feel, I honestly felt, I'm sorry, and let me fix this Band-Aid while I'm talking. I really felt with this Nine of Swords and this Queen of Cups, but way back, I really feel like they're the death reverse and they're the Nine of Swords, because I think this person wanted you sad for them or about them. They wanted you stuck there. They wanted you in the death reverse. They wanted you in the Nine of Swords. They wanted you, like, they just wanted you there so they could come visit when they needed it. When they needed an ego boost, they knew where Sag to find Sag. And I think you brought in the Tower, you got out of there, and Queen of Cups is just a lot of stability. A lot of, like, it almost looks like she's pondering what to do next, kind of energy. Travel, what can I do? Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, you're a very intuitive person I'm speaking to. I think I really feel like you do bring a lot to the table. I just feel like it's too bad that you needed a snake to come into your life to show you what a high value person you really are. And if it needed to happen, then it needed to happen. But from here on out, you're taking control with your Queen of Swords and Emperor. You're taking control of who is going. Oh, that's another thing. Yeah, with this Queen of Cups, although that's her chalice there, but normally it's a weird chalice. I don't even know what's coming out of it. It looks like a wave. She has it sitting there. But normally a queen sits on her throne holding this huge cup, right? She has the most decorated, massive chalice because she prizes real people. She prizes honesty. She prizes truth. And she is not going to give that massive cup to just anyone. And that is why your Queen of Swords, your Queen of Wands, and your Queen of Cups are all being present these days. And it's so, you know what's so weird is all four queens is an empress, all four kings is an emperor. But we have, with your queens, we have you as an emperor. It's, you know why? I feel like your masculine energy is being healed because of your feminine energy is healed. And when you met this person, maybe both of them have taken a hit because from your parent, you know, from your childhood or from bullies, and you tend to hold yourself back. Maybe you kind of you kind of made fun of yourself a lot it's kind of like you beat people to the punchline, you know. You couldn't take compliments very well, but you took insults, you try to laugh it off even though it hurt you. Those days are over. That's your masculine and feminine energy where they had to take a back seat. And these days you're taking a ride where only you can fit into it. This is made for you. This is your destiny and you're going towards it. But you're going towards it confidently, unapologetically, not afraid of who you are, not apologizing for who and what you want to do. Okay, what is this Emperor, how you see yourself? Why do the Sagittarians see themselves as an Emperor? A lot of growth. You're a Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, all the Leos, a King of Wands, and now an Emperor. Why do the Sagittarians see themselves as an Emperor? And the Six of Cups reverse. I actually think, you know what, Sag? You walking away from this was actually an ego boost for you. And maybe you need to see this person for who they are, but you really need to see them. I don't know if your guys are able to see what I see here, but this person, I think, I won't be surprised if the Page of Swords comes out. This person wants to know what you're doing now. This person wants to know, why did you pull out? When they had you so comfortable where they can access you, because I do feel like you could have waited for some time. Why now? Why did you leave them now? You really mind-fucked them over. And that is where your power is. And you're like, hey, I'm I like this. I like being in this seat now. I like not being thrown under the bus. I like driving the bus, okay? Sounds terrible, but it's true. Six of Cups reversed. By dumping this and cutting this out and taking that power to cut this out, it gives you that power going forward to not let this shit back in your life. Because if you were in this energy to begin with, this would never have entered your life. That's why it's not going to enter your life again. What is the Death reverse? Influencing energy, which I feel is them trying to Wheel of Fortune reverse you, trying to get back in. Because this Four of Pentacles could honestly be them holding back, waiting for you to come back to keep giving to them with that Queen of Cups. And it's like going backwards. And you're the Page of Pentacles reverse. You could have blocked them. You're not talking to them. And then Page of Cups are just waiting for you to speak. You see everything like the wheel. See, the Wheel of Fortune is a wheel. It can go this way. It can go that way. So while you turned it this way, they're kind of going backwards in this whole reading. As you are going on your chariot, they're waiting for that chariot to come back around so you start speaking to them again. Isn't that amazing how tarot is? Very amazing. All right. What's this Death reverse? Influencing energy. Death reverse. Scorpionic energy. Death reverse. Yep. Seven of Swords and the Awakening. Look at that. You flew out of there. This feels like that Tower. This is Judgment. Judgment is when you see someone for who they are, you can't unsee it. And what you saw of this person is they don't like to get their hands dirty. They pull the strings. If this is someone you work with, this is somebody who, oh, yeah. This is somebody who's so nice to your face or nice to other people's face. And under the scenes, they would be, this is such a specific, this might be something very specific for somebody out there. This can't be a lot of people. But if they're nice to people's face, they're underhandedly, especially the ones who are advancing, you know, they're underhandedly trying to get them sacked or fired or people to see them, like to not like them as so much because they are so threatened by this person. So if this is someone you work with, it could be someone who's threatened by your very presence and what you do, that this is where I mean, where it feels so specific. They could create emails and fake names and complain. And that's the Seven of Swords. Whoever you're dealing with doesn't like to get their hands dirty. In the face, they look like they're all like an emperor and they got their life. But in reality, they're an emperor reverse. They're very insecure. They're very insecure. And you're a freaking Queen of Cups and a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Swords even. Who are we missing? The Queen of Pentacles. I feel like that's what on the chariot up there. But yeah, I think this person, you were really, honestly, I think they knew who you were. They knew your value. But they were just threatened by it. And for them, Seven of Swords is very deceiving energy. Maybe part of the allure is to break you down because you are so strong. Maybe they like breaking strong people down. And once they're at this level where they want something to begin and kind of break them at the knees, they're just like, they ghost. But now that you're strong again, Sag, here they come. I think this is actually a warning. I know people are going to be like, hey, that was my storyline 6 months ago. Well, here they come. What is this Eight of Swords in Sag's emotions? What is the Eight of Swords in Sag's emotions? What is this Eight of Swords? Why do I feel like that's not you, though? That doesn't make sense. Eight of Swords reverse, yes. Why is the Eight of Swords in Sagittarian's emotions? It is the Three of Wands reverse. I kind of felt that. Remember we started with the Three of Wands. Are you waiting? I think you're beating yourself up. Eight of Pentacles and Four of Wands. Honestly, this could have ended around your birthday season. Four of Wands. The reason why is the happiest time on earth, happiest day of everybody's, the happiest day of the year for everybody should be their freaking birthday. See, that's why they put a birthday cake. Even though she's creepy and it looks like more of a horror movie, but let's roll with it. But it's supposed to be happy, right? And then maybe you thought everything is working. Eight of Pentacles and Four of Wands. But this person didn't show up. This person like blew it off. And maybe all you wanted was a phone call from them, and they couldn't even do that. But Three of Wands reverse, what I feel is this Eight of Swords is you beating yourself for waiting too long, because it's going right next to this Tower and the Six of Wands. Maybe you're beating yourself up that you didn't leave a lot sooner. Maybe you were married to this person. It could be. But with the Page of Pentacles reverse, it could be, but usually that doesn't get off very far. That'd be different. It would be like Justice reverse or Judgment reverse or something like that. But Page of Pentacles reverse usually signifies it didn't get very far in a relationship. But the Tower, I really feel like what you're doing is, see, the Swords is about the mental game. And in your emotions is you, when it's quiet and you're not busy and you're not on your chariot and you have these moments of reflection, you look back at this and say, damn, why did I hold on so long? Because you had to, Sag. The longer you held on, the better you became. It strengthened your character. That's the best thing I say. Because whatever this was, it gave you fuel to become a better version of yourself. And to make sure by next birthday, who you are is going to look completely different from who you've been. And Knight of Pentacles, just like the Chariot, is slow but sure, slow but steady. You are making progress. You are moving forward. You are growing. You're expanding. You're just a different person. Queen of Swords. Your Queen of Swords is out. Your boundaries are healthy. You're not letting bullshit in. You're getting clear on what you want. That's why her star is at the top of the sword. So it's kind of like by allowing these negative energies to come out, you can finally focus. Did I put that Three of Wands back? No, there it is. Three of Wands reverse. You can finally focus on what you want. But in your emotions is this Eight of Swords, because you're probably thinking, why didn't I turn my back on this sooner? You know, everything happens in its time. That's all. That's the best thing I can say. What is the Chariot on the outcome for my Sagittarians? The Chariot and the outcome here. It is the Star reverse and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, you're doing a lot of healing work. Whatever this Star reverse, whatever the star was before this came along, and I want to say could even, if you're even like 53 years old, and this is like when you were 18, 19, and 20, you know, that's the most exciting time of your life. Is life hasn't been too horrible where you're on the precipice of, you could be anyone, right? But you're too young to realize what that power means. Unfortunately, it's not until like decades have to go by do you realize, I wish I would have spent more time in school, or I wish I would have done this, or I wish I would have taken this more seriously. I wish I would have been better to myself. All of these things, I think you're healing. Ace of Cups and Star reverse. You need to heal this. As you're on the slow progression forward, and I'm glad that it's slow, it gives you time to reflect. Don't reflect too much on what you could have changed. You can't change that. But reflect on what you can change. Reflect on what you want from today on out. Reflect on who you want to be, and what do you want your life to look like in 1 year, Sag? Do you want more money? Do you want to go back to school? Do you want that higher position? Do you want a healthy and happy relationship? That's where your focus needs to be. And that is why I think you're healing the most delicate things, vulnerable things inside yourself. Going back to this, with this Three of Wands and Page of Pentacles reverse, and it goes back to like a child, I feel like you need to brush off the child within you. You need to brush off that hope that anything is possible. Because when you're younger, you truly feel like you probably could even fly, right? Feel like anything is possible again. And you will find that everything is quite possible. But to get this back, the Star back and Page of Pentacles, I feel like you have to be reintroduced to the old version of you that you hid away so nobody can hurt. You know, the old version of you. Where's that Six of Wands? The old version of you that wasn't afraid to put yourself out there. Because before, people would say, Sag, you can't sing, or Sag, you can't draw, or Sag, and you could, but they were just jealous. You need to get that part of you back. Once you get and you know what this kind of feels like if you look up soul retrieval. Everybody's gone through horrible experiences in their life, and to move on from that, we leave a piece of ourselves in that. You know, when kids are molested, people are kidnapped or abused, or even adults, you leave a piece of yourself that happened in that traumatized experience. Now it's time to get those pieces back like a puzzle and put yourself back together again so you can take all that energy and be in your energy in the Eight of Wands and shoot that forward. Because I'm telling you, Sag, on this Chariot is actually a time of healing for you. That's why it's slow. If you just had a whole bunch of money drop into your lap in this energy, it would be exciting for about 30 days. And then on the 31st day, it'd be like, I should be happy. I don't know why I'm happy. And that's when people go get, maybe I'm just depressed. No, it has to come within. You have to heal that integral part of yourself, that Page of Pentacles reverse. Something you wanted a long time ago that somebody kind of cut you down. It's time to grow that within you again. And go brave. Go in your future brave. And that is why with this Ace of Cups, I feel is you healing yourself. You're not waiting with these Three of Wands reverse for somebody to come heal you. You are healing yourself. And I think some of you probably aren't even really worried about a new relationship now. You're just kind of, you might be beating yourself up about this. Especially if this recently happened. You could even be kind of like, what was I thinking even a year ago? But I really feel like the reason for this reading is happening because this person wants to test to see, did you really fly away or can they get you back? Especially with Valentine's Day coming up to tomorrow. I don't know. It's just weird. I wouldn't be surprised in the comments. It would be like, oh my God, that person actually responded. You know why? Because I feel like they have nothing going on. So like they're going through their Rolodex of possibilities. You're no longer a book of possibilities. You became now a book of realities for yourself. All right, my Sagittarians, that is what I have for you. I hope you guys have a great week. Happy Valentine's Day for those who celebrate. I don't really celebrate it. But hey, remember, Sag, look at that. I love you. I love you guys. I really do. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys, but have a great Sunday and have a great week. Take care.